Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My brother guys, thank you so much for all your support. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome to my channel. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Today I'll be making a simple ruffle off shoulders maxi dress. I'll be using this fabric. This fabric is 1.5 meters by 62. This side is the length of the fabric, which is 62 inches. And this side is 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters is 60 inches because 1 meter is 40 inches. So this side is 60 inches. So on the lower part of the fabric, I will cut out 8 inches for the ruffle on the upper part. Then after that, I'll fold the fabric into 4. On this side, I'll mark the armhole and shape on this side. Because this is off shoulders dress, I'm going to minus some inches from the upper part of the dress. You can minus 4 inches, you can minus 6 inches, you can even minus 5 inches. So, but I'm going to minus 6 inches. The full length of the dress is 58 inches. Plus 2 inches seam allowance, 1 inch to hem it on the lower part and 1 inch on the upper part for elastic. So, So what I have here is 54 inches, the length of the fabric, because my full length is 58 inches, and from that full length, because it's off shoulders, I'll minus 6 inches. If I minus 6 inches from 58, I'll have 52 inches. Plus 2 inches seam allowance, I'll have 54 inches. So I have 54 inches here. So because this is a free dress, I'll use my hip measurements. But if you like, you can use your waist measurement and your hip measurements. But I want to use my hip measurements. So my hip measurement is 46. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 plus 1 inch for ease. If you want your own to be like on the knee, like short dress, you can add 1 inch for ease. Or you can add more depending on how free you want it. Even if you want it to be a maxi dress, you can add 1 inch for ease if you don't want it that full. But if you add 1 inch for ease on the maxi one, you will have slit on one side or 2 sides of the dress on the lower side. So, but I'm not going to add any slits to this one. So I'll add 2.5 inches for ease. So 2.5 inches for ease. 11.5 plus 2.5 inches is 14 inches. So 14 inches is here, and 1 inch seam allowance, which is 15 inches. So what I have here is 15 inches. So I'm not going to cut anything off here. So the only thing I'll do is to open this one, to cut this open, this one, so that it will be like this. So what I'll do now is to mark the armhole. So on the upper part here, I'll come in by 4 inches. On this side, I'll mark 4 inches. But because of that 1 inch seam allowance on the upper part here for elastic, I'll come down by 5 inches here. I'll mark 5 inches on this side and 4 inches on this side. I marked 4 inches on this side. On this side, I marked 5 inches. I connected it this way. So now I'm going to cut it. I'll open this to this point, then this one I'll cut it this way. Okay, so now I'm going to sew the 2 sides. I would love to put pocket on this, but I don't have enough fabric. So now I'll put it like this, right side facing each other. Now I'm going to sew the 2 sides. First, I will use a bias to tidy up the armhole. Then I'll mark 1 inch and sew it to the end. I'll do the same on this side. I'm going to sew the ruffle. How many inches you use for your ruffle is optional. Like here I have 8 inches, but the length of the ruffle will be 6.5 inches because I have ½ inch on this side to hem it and 1 inch on this side for elastic. So after sewing it, the ruffle will be 6.5 inches. But you can use how many inches that you want. Then the width, you can use 1.5 of your round shoulder, or your round shoulder you add like 10 inches to it. So like my round shoulder is 46 and my round shoulder is 46, but what I have here is 60 inches, so it's okay. So what I'll do next is to sew the ruffle. I'll put it right side facing each other this way and use 1/4 inch or even less to join it together. I'll sew the two sides together. So the armhole, I overlock then fold once. If you like, you can use bias to do it, or you double fold and stitch it. So on the upper part here, I overlocked it, and also this side I overlocked this one also. So what I'll do now is to sew this and this together. So this is the center back. I marked the center front, and I also marked center front and center back on the dress. I'll put it like this. I'll put this inside the ruffle. Center front on the dress, I'll pin it on the center on the ruffle. On this side, I'll pin them together also, the ruffle and the dress. So now what I'll do now is to go and sew this for elastic. I'll fold 1 inch this way. I'll fold it in 1 inch. I'll fold 1 inch all round. I'll now sew it for elastic. Then I will leave space for the elastic where I'll pass the elastic. So this is the elastic that I'm using. It's ½ inch, but I have a 1 inch for the casing. So you can see you fold it in this way, the ruffle and the dress together, then you fold it. You fold it in together. On this side, you just fold the ruffle 1 inch. You sew it round, but you leave 1 inch space so that you can pass the elastic. To cut out the elastic for the shoulder, this is round shoulder. You put this round your shoulder this way, not too tight and not loose. Then you cut out the elastic and fix on the dress. Remember, I sew it together with the ruffle, or if you want, you can stitch the ruffle on the dress first before you fold it. So I'll pass this elastic from here. I left a little bit of space here. I'll sew the elastic together. After that, I'll pull it so that the elastic will go inside. Then I will now sew the space, close the space where I passed the elastic. So after that, I will hem this the ruffle and the lower parts. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.